Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cass. I'm so excited to be here this week because I did not upload last weekend and my heart was shattered. But I am back. If you are visiting, just watching a hair review, just to watch a hair review, then you might as well just subscribe. Just go ahead and do it. You can pause, hit the bell, do what you need to do to be a part of this family. I think you guys know what I'm going for. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in this week. So I am bringing you a hair review of this fabulous hair. And this is by Bele Virgin Hair Company on AliExpress. You guys have probably heard about them. I've been watching their review videos for a while. Review videos on their hair for a while. So yeah, if you want to see what kind of hair I got, the lengths, how I feel about it, then just stay tuned. Alright guys, let's get started on this hair review. So this hair was sent to me by Bele Virgin Hair Company on AliExpress. I've been watching a lot of videos on their hair for a while. They have really beautiful curly hair. You've probably seen like their curly hair all over YouTube. And they asked me to review some of their hair. She suggested the curly hair, but curly hair and me do not like the big Diana Ross, Puerto Rican curls. I've tried a half wig or two and the answer was no. My head shape said, we're not doing this, Cassandra. Let the dream die. And so I decided to do some research and do some hair that I don't see a lot of review videos on. So I decided to do straight hair, which we all know I love my Farrah Fawcett curls with the volume, like, Victoria's Secret strut like you mean it curls. But I've always wanted to rock straight hair. I just felt like every time I would wear like straighten the hair that I've had before, it was either too thin or it just didn't straighten, bone straight and silky. So my whole sole purpose for this wig that I made was for it to be silky and straight but still thick. I know that's like a weird combination, like you want it to be really bone straight but you want it to look thick. So I was like, that's what I'm trying to accomplish here, and I actually did. I'm pretty excited about this. The hair came out beautifully. I used Malibu Dollface's wig construction method. I'll drop the link down below because he uses the same wig cap that I did. Well, I got the same wig cap that he did and I love it. Like, I didn't mess this wig up this time. I didn't have to like go back in, do extra whatever, take things out because the cap is so stretchy. So yeah, I'll drop that down below. If you are a beginner like me, it really did the trick. So I got 4 bundles and a frontal, and the frontal is a 13x4, like a ear-to-ear lace frontal. And then I got 2 20-inch bundles and then 2 22-inch bundles. I think I used 3 and then like a strip from the last 20-inch bundle. So I still have like a good size of the bundle left over. I don't really have much negative things to say about this hair, and I kind of just was expecting the frontal to be really bomb because I heard really good things about the frontal, but the hair itself is just magnificent. I did get a few white hairs in the bundle. Well, not all the bundles, mostly in the frontal, but I just plucked them. It was like 2 to 3. I remember because they were like really white and I just like, you're out of here, you're out of here. And I think I had like 1 or 2 like down here. If there's more, I haven't seen them, but the hair is gorgeous. I waited till after I actually made the whole wig to wash the hair because I tend to mix up my bundles all the time, like once you wash them and then make the wigs. It came out really gorgeous. The frontal is amazing. I didn't have any issues with the frontal. I plucked it myself. I did not bleach it just because I have never bleached the frontal or like a closure or anything, so I didn't want to take any chances. I was just like, you see the knots, you see the knots. But it actually looks really nice and it's like kind of tinted already, so I didn't have to do anything to the frontal except tweeze it and snip off the lace. So it came out absolutely gorgeous. I love the 13x4 because the only frontal I've ever had was the one that was already on a cap and it was kind of big, so I had to like cut my ears to match it, but this one came out perfectly. What I really love about this frontal is that it's already trimmed around the perimeter, so like the pieces on the side are already short. The same side, same way over here as well. Well, this piece is long. Well, I can't find it, but anyway, the pieces all around the front are all short. So it has like kind of baby hairs, but then like longer pieces, so it's kind of layered around the hairline for you, so, which is perfect, so you don't have to go snipping. Because when I snip my hair, I'm not scissor happy, but I don't know how to cut properly. The 22 inches was extremely long for me. I was like, wow, this is intense. So I ended up just cutting it. I didn't cut a lot at all, but I did just cut it straight across so I could have like a sharp, just straight across, like blunt cut. And so it came out, I love it. So this is how long it is. And now I feel comfortable, because before it literally, like the 22 inches hit my butt. And I think that's just because I sewed it low on the actual cap. But once I cut it now, guys, I am a new woman, okay? I don't even know how to act. Like, can you believe I've been wearing this for, I want to say a week straight now? Yeah, I've been wearing it for a week. And I haven't curled it. Like, it curls. I tried to, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm comfortable with the straight hair, before I had like cut it and got a proper length. I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with this straight hair, so I tried to curl it. It curled beautifully and it held the curl, but I was like, I have to wear this straight. Like, I have to see if this holds on. So I straightened it back, but it does curl beautifully, and as you can see, it straightens nicely. Let's see, shedding is not bad at all. It doesn't shed all the time. Like, every time I brush it, I don't get hair. It's just like once in a while you'll get like a few strands, and by a few I mean like one or two. So very, very doable. I thought I was gonna have some tangling issues, just because straight hair that I've had in the past, you know, like when you're sitting down, and it's easier to conceal when your hair is curled. You can't really tell if it's like tangled up and matted, but with straight hair I kind of had issues like that. This one, it's not that bad. You do get some matting in the back, but you can actually run your fingers through it and then it just comes like loose, so you don't have to like take it off and, you know, beat at it with a brush, turn the wig upside down. It's not too intense at all. It does get a little frizzy, but once you brush it, it pretty much stays. And then, like, you know, obviously throughout the day you're walking, the wind is blowing, like things happen with nature, so you are gonna get like a little frizzy and out of place, but it pretty much stays like this all day. The thing that I don't like about it is the frontal. At the top of the frontal, it has a lot of short pieces of hair, so you can't really like go in and to get rid of them. They're just there. So what I did was I just put some mousse on my hands and I just like flattened them out, and it came out nice. So I haven't had issues with that since. Another thing that I would really recommend is, if you know you're gonna go longer than 20 inches, I would definitely recommend getting 4 bundles from this company. Only because with any hair, you know that after 20 inches, the longer you go, the shorter, the shorter the bundles are gonna be. Like, the bundles are not gonna be as full, is what I'm trying to say. So I got 22 inches and I double wefted them, just because I wanted to get as much hair on my cap as possible, so it could be as thick as possible. And those 22 inch bundles were not like thick at all. Like, there was not a lot of hair on them whatsoever. I think I probably got 2 rows, like double wefted. I got 2 rows out of my 22 inches. So with those 2 bundles, I only got 4 rows onto my actual wig, and the rest, like 20 inches, saved my life. Because the 20 inch, they give you a lot of hair with the 20 inch bundles, but with the 22 inch, it was quite skimpy. Like, and I can only imagine because the hair is extremely long, so they're not going to give you a whole bunch of hair. But if you are going to go longer than 20 inches, I would definitely recommend doing their 4 bundle deal, because I know you can get the hair in 3 bundles in a frontal or 4 bundles in a frontal. So if you're going to go longer than 20 inches, just go ahead and get the 4 bundles in a frontal, because that 22 inch was small. So I can only imagine like what 24 or 26 would look like. So yeah, definitely think about that. But if you know you're like one of those people that just want to get 20 inches, like a 16, 18, 20, you'll be fine with 3 bundles. It'll be more than enough, because the 20 inch was full, so I know the 16 and 18 would be full as well. So yeah, guys, that is all that I have to say. The hair is extremely silky. It's extremely beautiful. I would really recommend, you know, just putting a few drops of oil into it after you straighten it, just so it can help with frizziness, and also just give you a nice, like, kind of weighed down look, because even though it is silky straight, you want it to be just a little bit, it'll look silkier with oil. So just put a few drops in to help with the frizziness, and you'll be looking fabulous. I really love this hair. I'm gonna do another review video in the next couple of months, so just be looking out for that. Hopefully I'm still feeling the same way about this hair, but as for now, it's really good. The cons list is not long at all, and it's very manageable. There's not a lot of shedding whatsoever, and it doesn't get matted in the back like other hair that I've had, like it's not like a huge ball of just like where you have to cut it. Basically, I had hair where you had to just cut that piece off and call it a day because you weren't going to detangle that. So yeah, very silky. You do get a nice pattern when you wash it, but it straightens beautifully. It's just overall, I'm very happy with this hair. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you're thinking about getting this hair, just go ahead and drop them down below and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Bye.